Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I did try to actually do recording of this a little bit earlier, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, didn't work out too well. Just because the area that was living in, or that I am living in, was having some power fluctuations where the power would go out for like a second, and then it would come back, and then it would go out for like about a minute, and it would come back, and I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna try to make this work. So yeah, we're still at the point where we're doing some side stories, and the reason why I wanted to go back and start doing some side stories was just because as I've kind of noticed, the game doesn't really keep track of your level um, in in effect with like where the side story, what level the side story should be done at. So I was doing a side story that I just finished with level 8 opponents. So yeah, probably not the best to be doing level 8 stuff after I'm level 20. So I do want to run through and actually grab a couple more of these side stories before I get too high of level to where it's really not really a challenge to continue doing them. So let me see here. So next I think I should head down to this one here. Um, and then we can see about possibly heading over to that one as well. And then I can also do these two side stories here. So, we're already at... Uh, already at a taxi, so I'm gonna
Roger that. Beat her in a hot.
drive down there. And to my right. Alright, so I do like how the Yakuza games do have side story content, things like that, just because it provides a little bit more to kind of the world that we're in and things that are kind of going on around here. I do know that some of it is like far more jokey than a lot of other ones.
Oh,
Come on, aren't you that washed up comedian? Espresso something?
huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Him? Espresso Mamayoka? You mean? Yeah, the one who got blackmailed for doing all those shady gigs. Back to the grind, that was his catchphrase. That shit was hilarious. So what? Espresso runs the shop now? Well, anyway, let's at least get a selfie, eh? Hold on a minute. Smile, Grindy. Come on, man, say the line. Back to the grind. Yeah, we want to hear it. Sirs, would you please mind the other customers? What? We're your customers, bozo. Ain't we always right? Besides, at this point, what the hell have you got to lose? Yeah, it's not like we're expecting your coffee to taste any good. These guys are just straight up harassing that server. I should probably try to cool things down.
Oh,
Hey guys, you can see that you're upsetting him. Let's give it a rest, huh? What? Who are you supposed to be? We're discussing a private matter with this clerk. Why don't you get in line? Because seeing all this is ruining my day. I'll take a hike. Then don't watch, fuckface. Hey, forget Espresso Man. Let's mess up this clown first. Yeah.
ただじゃ済まねえ。さっさと始めようぜ。
私の出番ね。
No one's doing additional damage from fire.
よし。ガンガン行くぜ。ほら。これ俺の番。叩き潰す。
There we go, nice and easy. And another $100 for my trouble. What the hell? Had enough? Ready to walk away? Yes, sir. Unbelievable.
Nah.
Doing alright over there? I am now. Thank you, sir. That could have gone much worse. You don't get people like that in here often, do you?
はい。
Unfortunately. But I suppose you could say I'm just brewing the beans I was brewing the beans I ground.
Huh?
Huh?
どうぞ春日さん。これは先ほどのお礼です。
おお、悪いな。それじゃあ遠慮なく。へえ、こりゃ飲みやすくてうまいな。コーヒーの味とか詳しくはないんだが、俺の好きな味だ。
気に入っていただけて嬉しいです。
あんた元お笑い芸人なんだっけ？有名人ってのは大変だな。って言ってもあまり知らなくて悪いんだが。
いえ、いいんです。結構前の話ですし。僕は以前エスプレッソ豆岡という芸名で豆弾けましたってネタでちょっと売れた時代があったんですよ。
エスプレッソ豆。よくわかんねえけど、その頃からコーヒーが好きだったんだな。コーヒー芸人みたいな。
いいですね、コーヒー芸人。実際ピン芸人になる前はアメリカン空田ってやつとカフェ空豆っていうコンビを組んでました。カフェのバイトで知り合って、2人とも好きだからってコーヒーにちなんだネタで舞台とか上がってたんです。あの頃は楽しかったな。馴染みの喫茶店で徹夜で一緒にネタ合わせして、そのまま小劇場や公園で披露して、でも全然売れなくて結局解散しちゃいました。貧乏には勝てませんね。お互いピン芸人として別々の道を行くことにしました。それからは相方ともずっと会えてなくて、いや、一回だけ馴染みの喫茶店でコーヒー飲んだか。まあ今もどこかで元気にしてりゃいいんですが。
そりゃなんていうか、コンビは残念だったな。じゃあ豆弾けましたってネタはピンになってから受けたやつなのか？
そのネタはコンビの頃からやってたんですが、解散後にいきなり SNS でバズりまして、そこから遅咲きのブレイクをした感じなんです。と言ってもまあ本当に一瞬でしたけどね。急に闇営業をしたって事務所に言われて即クビですよ。そんなこと何もしてないのに。
そういえば闇営業で炎上したとか言われてたな。つか闇営業ってなんだっけ？
意味はいろいろありますが、僕の場合は事務所を通さないでヤクザ主催のパーティーで営業したってネット記事に書かれましたね。それを闇営業だとばらまかれて SNS で大炎上。どんどん尾ひれがついて収拾がつかない状態になりまして、道を歩けば後ろ指を刺される生活。精神的にもボロボロでお笑いなんてやれず引退しました。僕の人生 SNS に振り回されっぱなしです。エスプレッソ豆岡の闇はコーヒー以上にブラックだったとか書かれて散々ですよ。
ああ。
もう色眼鏡で見られる日々に耐えられなくて、一念発起してハワイでコーヒーショップを始めたんです。
この店ができるまでにもいろいろあったんだな。しかし何も悪いことしてないのにそんな目に遭うとは。 かける言葉が見つからね
ありがとうございます。でも気にしないでください。ここは提供するコーヒーがまずければ露骨に淘汰されるシビアな街ですが、美味しければそれだけ正しく評価してもらえるんです。豆だって手塩にかければかけるほど味で応えてくれる。そしてその味をこの町の人たちは求めてくれます。そんな真っ当な世界で何のしがらみもなく生きていけている今が一番幸せなんです。
そうか。ま、自分のことを知りもしない連中に勝手なこと言われて振り回されるのは辛いし疲れるよな。コツコツと積み上げたもんがちゃんと評価されるのに心地の良さを感じるあんたの気持ちわかるぜ。これからもうまいコーヒー入れてこの店続けてくれよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。ぜひまた来てください。お待ちしています。
ん
Over there. Who are you? What are you doing? What was with that guy? So just a couple things here. First of all, I'm not a coffee drinker or anything like that. I don't even drink tea or anything like that. It's just basically like water and sometimes like a soda, sometimes. And then the other thing is when the guys are basically saying, yeah, you know, the customer's always right kind of thing. Kind of BS. And that's just because that's an excuse that people try to use to pull things over. Like when it's a company or corporation doing things to make things right, that's different. Then like if someone's trying to use that as a way of like getting or trying to provide like some excuse as to why they can act poorly. And yeah, that's not the way that like it's supposed to be referred to or used. And that's because it's supposed to be something like, well, if something is wrong, something is made incorrectly, or something is not provided to the best of the quality.
このオーディオプレイヤー、こっちだともう売ってるんだ。ほう、バランス接続にも対応してるのか。せっかくだしヘッドホンアンプも新調しちゃおっかな。
何言ってるのかよくわからんが、すげえこだわってんだな。
まあ最近はスマホでも十分。
Yeah, basically, if something is done improperly, the company should be doing something in order to fix it, to make sure that the customer is satisfied. It's not, well, I deserve everything because I am the customer kind of thing. But don't get me wrong, you should get what you're paying for, which would include any kind of like so like any kind of specific like thing that you're paying for, you should be getting it. And at that point, yeah, the customer is right, but it's not, you know, the customer's always right when I try to get specific things out of it for free. Alright, so we should go back to her conversation here about MP3 players. Alright. That completes, I guess I gotta restart it.
あ、このオーディオプレイヤー、こっちだともう売ってるんだ。ほう、バランス接続にも対応してるのか。せっかくだしヘッドホンアンプも新調しちゃおっかな。
何言ってるのかよくわからんが、すげえこだわってんだな。
まあ最近はスマホでも十分な音質で聞けるんだけどね。もうちょっといい音で聞きたいって思って少し手を出したら沼だね。
沼なのか。
そこが見えない。でも確実に私好みの音になっていく。一番も来てみる。
国立仲良し。
Well, I think I have gotten every single possible bingo point that doesn't actually net me, specifically a bingo. Well, no, maybe there's two. So favorite flower wouldn't give me a bingo, and favorite travel activity wouldn't give me a bingo. But if I get those two, then basically any other one that I get will give me one or maybe even two bingos at a time. Alright, well. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and I guess do this one. I'm not really sure about what the questions that they're gonna ask me are. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a save with this. And let's try it.
Oh!
Alright. Looks like we got a computer right here. Alright, incur a 60-second penalty. True or false, treasure select pawn is located on the second floor of Anaconda Shopping Center. I've got no clue. I wouldn't think a pawn shop would be on the second floor, but I'm not sure. Actually, I'm gonna try true. Alright, correct. I've earned 1 point. Alright, so that's 1. Alright, looks like I got away from him. But I do need more points, so... Where are the other points? Looks like there's a chest over there. I don't have any way to open it though. There's a computer right there. Let's go ahead. See what we got over here. Alright. What kind of establishment is Thorstone? Thorstone. I don't know, a record shop? Alright, well that's a minute off my time. This... Thorstone? I don't know.
邪魔だってね。
Looks like there's a bunch of guys over here.
つけてんだよ。
何見てんだよ。覚悟しろ。
Alright, I don't see... I don't see any more computers over here. Uh,
邪魔だってガンつけてんだよ。邪魔だってね。文句あんのか。
何見てんだよ。
blue key, okay.
ぶっ潰す。
さっさと始めようぜ。ぶちかまっほらあれ一瞬の出来じゃねえか。
There's just a ton of guys over here. Oh, there's a
ぶっ潰す。
there's a blue chest over there.
ガンガン行くぜ。
Yeah, and that ate up like 20 seconds.
Ooh.
Congratulations, you've won 2 points along with some freshly chopped pokey. Freshly chopped my ass, this stuff is lukewarm. Right?
邪魔だってね。泣き言言っても
Oh, come
さ
on.
っさと始めようぜ。ぶちかまっほらご苦労さん。
Yeah, I don't think his neck is going okay after that. Another 20-second penalty.
何見てんだよ。後悔するな。
Oh, come on, dude. You weren't even that close to me.
ガンガン行くぜ。
And you die with one shot anyway. Question is third. I mean, I've got 45 seconds. Is there anything else? Or is 3 points enough?
よっしゃゴールだ。素晴らしい。なんだ。
おめでとう。
おめでとう。おめでとう。
おめでとうさん。
おめでとう。めでたいですね。おめでとうございます。
おめでとう。ありがとう。
改めまして春日さんお疲れ様でした。突然のピンチヒッターにもかかわらず素晴らしい取れ高でしたよ。
ナイスファイトだったよ春日さん。春日さんの必死の逃亡劇見てるこっちも手に汗握ったよ。
まあなんとかゴールできたな。もっとクイズとか解けたらよかったんだろうが、なかなか歯ごたえのあるイベントだったぜ。
そこは参加者に判断が委ねられるところですからね。こうしてクリアされたということでナイスジャッジって感じですよ。
番組としても取れ高は十分だし、ほんと助かったよ。これは約束の商品ね。
でも今回の放送は盛り上がりそうですね。一般人枠にニュースターが現れたわけですし。
そうだなあ。来年の番組さ、復活のミスターアナコンダ川本さん VS 大型ルーキー春日さんって銘打ったらもっと盛り上がるんじゃないか。
それ激アツっす。企画書の叩き作っておきましょうか。
おいおい、俺はあくまで今回の代打だ。それに出場審査やってるってことは他にも出たい人は多いんだろう。だったらその人たちを優先してやってくれ。
まあそれは確かに謙虚っすね春日さん。でももしまた出たくなったらぜひ応募してください。春日さんだったらきっと審査だって勝ち抜けますよ。
まあ気が向いたらな。でも当分は遠慮させて。
自転車でアメリカ大陸横断の旅に参加予定だった米倉さんが自で緊急入院。サドルに座ったら死ぬレベルのヤバさ。アナコンダエスケープに続く名物番組になるはずだったのに。春日さんさ、自転車好き？
旅はやらねえからな。
Today is gonna be a blast.
何でもできそう。
Yeah, I guess I could have done better, but I mean, like, I only saw 2 computers. You know what? I do want to try that again, just to see if I possibly missed something.
Oh!
Nice thing is we can just kind of skip through this because we've already seen everything they had to say.
Oh!
Alright, so this one was true. But then I don't see any more computers even around here. And I mean, like, yeah, it doesn't let me go in. I know that there's this computer over here. Didn't get the answer right last time, so I know it's not a record store. Restaurant? Nope. So it's a hat store. Okay. Any more computers around here? I mean, there's this chest that's over here. But, I mean, like, I don't have, like, a red key. Yeah, it needs a password.
邪魔だってね。さあ行くぜ。かかってきやがれ。ぶちかま。
Yeah, even the big guys I beat with one shot. So, I mean, I know where the blue key is. The blue key is underneath one of the benches here. But I literally don't see any more computers around here. And then this area is just like swarming with guys. I mean, I've got a lot more time actually when I open this now than I did last time. But yeah, look at that. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 guys just like lingering around this one area.
邪魔だってね。
何見てんだよ。
ガンつけてんだ。さあ行くぜ。かかってきやがれ。ぶちかま。
So I mean, I would assume that there would be a computer somewhere around here. I mean, I can go into the store, but it doesn't do anything for me. So, I mean, where am I supposed to go to answer more questions if there's not even that many places for me to go and answer questions at?
んだてめえ何見てんだよ
ガンつけてんだよ。
楽しませてもらおうか
さっさと始めようぜ。ガンガン行くぜ。
Well, I know I can get 4 points now, but
Oh,
I don't know how many points I need to get whatever the grand prize is. And I don't know where I'm supposed to get a password for the red... the red, chest. Do I get that from the second question?
んだてめえ
oh,
So, true. Is there like an item or something around here that has the answer to the password?
だてめえ。
I mean, like, I can't, like, do anything or interact with the flamingos at all, so... Alright, so hat shop. Oh, okay, so here's the password for the red container. What was that, 8931? Yep, 8931. Eight, nine.
Ooh.
Note and a drink. What's it say? Congratulations, you've won 3 points along with some freshly distilled divine water. Alright, then. Yeah, definitely can't go
ガン
that
つ
way
け
to
て
the
んだ
right.
よ。
So that's 4 points now that I have, and then with the 2 points in 2 points in the blue chest
んだてめえ
should give me 6 points altogether. Is 6 points the magic number?
んだてめえ何見てんだよ
邪魔だてめえ。お、
Yeah, how am I supposed to get through this area without
ガンつけてんだ
these
よ。
guys catching me?
んだてめえ
So let's see if 6 points is enough.
よっしゃ、ゴールだ。
おめでとう。おめでとう。おめでとう。
Let's get past this, so we've already seen this.
あ、
改めまして春日さんお疲れ様でした。突然のピンチヒッターにもかかわらず素晴らしい取れ高でしたよ。
いやはや最高だったよ春日さん。ここまでやってくれるとは期待以上だったね。君に声をかけた僕も鼻高々だよ。
一般参加者があそこまでミッションクリアしてゴールなんて初めてじゃないですか。 これはもう編集にも力が入るってもんです。
そう言ってもらえるとやった甲斐があるってもんだい。俺もいい経験になったぜ。
これは約束の豪華商品だよ。たっぷり色もつけといたから受け取ってくれ。
Alright. Silver plate times 2. A safe key.
でも今回の放送は盛り上がりそうですね。一般人枠にニュースターが現れたわけですし。
そうだなあ。来年の番組さ、復活のミスターアナコンダ川本さん VS 大型ルーキー春日さんって銘打ったらもっと盛り上がるんじゃないか。
それ激アツっす。企画書の叩き作っておきましょうか。
おいおい、俺はあくまで今回の代打だ。それに出場審査やってるってことは他にも出たい人は多いんだろう。だったらその人たちを優先してやってくれ。
まあそれは確かに謙虚っすね春日さん。でももしまた出たくなったらぜひ応募してください。春日さんだったらきっと審査だって勝ち抜けますよ。
まあ気が向いたらな。でも当分は遠慮させて。
自転車でアメリカ大陸横断の旅に参加予定だった米倉さんが血で緊急入院。サドルに座ったら死ぬレベルのヤバさ。アナコンダエスケープに続く名物番組になるはずだったのに。ああ、春日さんさ、自転車好き？
旅はやらねえからな。
Alright, I thought that the grand prize was going to be like a piece of equipment or a new shirt or some kind of like important item. No, it's just an extra silver plate and a key. Fantastic. I'm glad I went through all the trouble to do that.
Aloha.
Alright, roast beef sandwich, 130 HP for $4. I guess we can get a little bit more dog food, cat food, bird food.
Thank you for stopping.
So I have stuff that I can give to the different animals.
何でもできそう。
And then we got this guy.
What time is it? Our reservation might be soon.
Through rain or shine, I'll always be ever at your side. Huh? This song's pretty good. Huh, I ended up staying for the rest of the show. Live music sure is great. Man, am I lucky. Not every day you can catch Matt Tropico performing at a place like this. Apparently, this is his release party. I hear he's going on tour soon. Maybe I'll buy some tickets. Huh. So he is a big deal, after all. That explained the huge crowd. Guess I ought to get going too. Yeah, it's never that easy.
おっとっと。
おいおい、大丈夫かよ。支えてやっから一回これ下ろしな。
ああ、すみません。
よっと。
すみません。ありがとうございます。思ったよりもこれ重くて。
いやあ、気にすんな。あんた人気の歌手なんだろ。スタッフだっているんだし、そんなに体張らなくても任せちゃっていいんじゃねえのか。怪我してウクレレ弾けなくなったら元も子もねえだろ。
まあそうなんですけどね。今日のイベントは急遽開いてもらったもので、 スタッフさんも多くないからあんまり負担をかけたくないなと思ってたんですが、確かに僕が怪我をしたら意味ないですよね。
いいやつなんだな、あんた。人気が出ても天狗にならないで周りのスタッフたちを気遣えるってのは立派なもんだ。
別にそんなことないですよ。
いやいや、そんなことありますよ。
え？
マッシュさんはいつも手伝ってくれるじゃないですか。でもステージで十分頑張ってくれたんですから、これからは僕らスタッフが頑張る番ですよ。今はゆっくり休んでいてください。
いやー、なんか落ち着かなくて。でもすみません。それじゃあ今日は甘えさせていただきます。あなたもさっきはありがとうございました。よかったらまた演奏見に来てくださいね。
おう、また寄らせてもらうぜ。頑張れよ。
Well, that was far less involved than I thought it was going to be. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and head down. So I believe I remember seeing another sub-story that was out front on this side. Oh, come on, I just want the item.
後悔するなよ。
よし
Double knockout.
俺の番か。
次
よしたぜ。
疲れてきたな。
Animal bone necklace. Exclusive equipment for fire dancers. Strung with carved bones of water buffalo. So, I guess getting a couple of roast beef sandwiches and some tuna salad sandwiches should be good. Probably also want to get a couple of things for mana. I'm not a huge fan of that voice. Let's see here. Alright, so to the right. And then I guess I can also start trying to grab some of these extra stories so that I can unlock more conversations with party members.
What you looking at? What you looking at?
いい調子だ。
ねえねえともくん、次どこ行く？
なんか腹減ったし、飯食いに行かね。あやちゃん、ロコモコ食べたいって言ってたっしょ。
いいね、ロコモコ食べたい。行く行く。
店あっちにあるっぽいよ。
おいおい、マナーがなってねえやつだな。つか、マナー以前にハワイでポイ捨てって罰金じゃなかったか？ちょっと言いに行ってやるか。おい、あんた、ゴミはちゃんとゴミ箱に捨てろ。
なーにおっさん。だいたいそれ俺が捨てたって証拠でもあんの？
なんだと？
うっざ、行こうともくん。
おい待てよ、自分のゴミくらいちゃんと。
ゴミ発見ゴミ発見。
ああ、びっくりした。こいつは巨大掃除機のお掃除丸。それがここにあるってことは。
ああ、そのエキセントリックな髪型はもしやモジャコか。
やっぱりあんたか、沖田博士。沖田博士は掃除っていう人気の家庭用掃除ロボを開発した研究者だ。横浜では掃除を業務用に大きくしたお掃除丸っていう巨大清掃ロボを作って街をきれいにしようと研究してたんだが、結局試運転中に大暴走しちまってえらい目にあったっけ。
こんなところで会うとは奇遇じゃの。観光か。
ああ、まあそんなとこかな。博士こそここで何してんだよ。お掃除丸と一緒にハワイ観光ってわけじゃねえよな。
もちろんじゃ。前に横浜でモジャコと別れてからもずっとお掃除丸の研究を続けててな。それがアメリカの企業の目に留まってオファーを受けたのじゃ。それで今はこっちで新機能を盛り込んだお掃除丸を開発しとるんじゃよ。
へえ、そりゃすげえな。お掃除丸もついに世界デビューか。でも見た感じだと前と大して変わってないような。
Still has that scary healing music.
ちっち見た目で判断するようじゃ。モジャコもまだまだじゃな。今はお掃除丸の中身を大幅アップデート中なのじゃ。中でも AI を中心に改良してるんじゃよ。
AI？
いわゆる人工知能ってやつじゃな。お掃除丸自身が学習することでわしらがやってるような考えや判断ができるようになっていくんじゃ。
なんかよくわかんねえけどすげえことやってんだな。つまりお掃除丸が自分で考えて動くようになるのか。
その通りなのじゃ。お掃除丸インテリジェンスモデルじゃな。さらにゴミ焼却機能も実装予定なのじゃぞ。お掃除丸がゴミと認識したものを即座に焼却することができるので、取り込めるゴミの容量が圧倒的に増やせるぞい。その熱を使ってパンケーキまで焼けちゃう優れものなのじゃ。
ほえ、思ったより進化してたんだな、お掃除丸。パンケーキが必要なのかはよくわかんねえけど。
いや、このお掃除丸はまだその進化前でな。モジャコが横浜で見たのとほぼ同じなのじゃ。
え？
実はそのプログラムを書いていざ実装に移ろうと思った矢先に未曾有の半導体不足に陥ってしまってな。めちゃくちゃ値上がりしてしまったのじゃ。出資してもらった分の開発費を入れても足りないのじゃ。
あらま、そりゃタイミングが悪かったな。
まあお掃除丸で音楽を聴いたりサブスク動画を見たりする機能にチップをぶち込んでしまったのが悪かったのかもしれん。
相変わらず本末転倒な掃除機だな。
そこでモジャコに相談なんじゃが。
またお掃除丸のために出資してくれってか。
さすがモジャコなのじゃ。もはや通貨の中と言っても過言ではないな。
それは過言だ。ちなみにいくら足りないんだ。
そうじゃのう。あと$3000あればなんとか先は作れそうなのじゃ。
$3000か。予想はしてたが結構な額だな。
もちろんできた暁にはたっぷりお礼はするぞい。今すぐでなくとも大丈夫なので、時間とお金に余裕ができたら出資してもらえると助かるのじゃ。
仕方ねえな。分かったよ。
ありがたやなのじゃ。 わしはしばらくこの辺にいるので、また声をかけてくれ。
はいよ。じゃまたな。
Got another guy asking for money, and 3,000. I don't think I've even gotten 1,000 yet. Okay, looks like I can do more of that side story there. But while I'm here, I might as well head down. Well, yeah, I'll head back up and do this guy first, I guess, because then I can head down, grab this, and I can just like kind of make my way up to grab as many of these things at the same time. Oh, and this one's also up too. Okay. Because I don't see any more talking areas around this side of the map, so just across the street here. What's going on? Isn't that Mamayoka's coffee shop? We know you're in there, Espresso-san. Come give us a little comment. Hawaiian Mafia patronizing your establishment? I guess no one changes their stripes. So, with this, I'm thinking that the guy we saw run away earlier was probably his old friend. They probably had a falling out. And even though he thinks that they separated on good terms, the other guy probably doesn't, because he got fame after they broke up for his catchphrase, I guess. And now he's like sending these guys like anonymous tips that, hey, you know, he's still doing XYZ with mafia gangs or the Yakuza, because it started out with the Yakuza for Japan. He came to Hawaii, so I'm guessing now he's saying the Hawaiian Mafia, which I would assume would just be the Barracudas. That seems to be the closest thing. What do you have to say about those suspicious herbs you're growing? We have the photos, you know. Those are all Japanese journalists. The graffiti is in Japanese too. What the hell?
Eh?
Please just go away. That article's a complete fabrication. I've done nothing wrong. You're only causing a disturbance and hurting other businesses here. We're not going anywhere until we have some quotes. If the article's a lie, tell us the truth. Are the mafioso former stand-up clients? Are you living in Hawaii on dirty money? Yeah, these guys aren't looking for the truth. They're just looking for whatever they can do to either turn heads or get clicks on whatever article they're writing. It's all on the internet now, Espresso-san. You can't hide from this. Come out and talk. It's on the internet, huh? Former funny man forms felonious fellowship. Caffeine-crazed crimester cultivates controlled substance. What is all this crap? Wait, this picture. It's those two loudmouth jerks that were here. This doesn't make sense. It's a pleasure to run into you again, Mamayoka-san. You, weren't you from the Weekly Kuroshio? Name's Fumita. Man, I ate out on your story for months back in Japan. The public loves a disgraced comic. Imagine my excitement when we got this new tip. You and the Hawaiian Mafia? Huh, I booked the next flight, like everyone else, it seems. You are just the gift that keeps on giving, pal.
Eh?
I already said I didn't do anything. And explain the photos with those known reprobates. I got a source that says you're using coffee beans as a cover for a much more exotic garden. Catch my drift? How long have you been working with the Mafia? Who really owns this place? Please, no more.
な
Hey. Hmm?
あ
I came to buy some coffee. If you're not customers, would you step aside? You're blocking the way in. Huh? Who's this guy? I told you, I'm just here to get coffee. Mamoka-san's makes the best in the city. Moron, get your coffee somewhere else. Can't you see we've got important work to do? Yeah, I don't think that this would really fly even in Japan, because you're actively like there. It's like, you know, if you disrupt a business or if you cause like problems for a business, that is, you know, like that's a crime that actually can be punished by like law. I don't know like how free their press is though, just because in America like there's the freedom of the press, and so like a lot of times they can't be arrested if they're like looking into like a case or they're trying to get information. I mean, like this is like being over pushy, so I don't think that they could even do this, because this is just basically straight up harassing someone. But yeah, I don't think that a group of like Japanese journalists would really be doing this kind of thing at this point. Although again, I'm not sure. I've never interacted with journalists from Japan, but I wouldn't think that they would really go this far, especially with someone's business. Like hounding someone at home, hounding someone on the street, hounding someone that's on their way to work is different than going to a person's establishment and hounding them there, blocking the entrance, refusing customers to go into and patronize the shop, even if you don't think that they're the best person or they're doing the right thing. Okay, I don't know 100%, but it just doesn't seem like this would be the way that they would handle it. Important work. You're arresting the owner of a local business and keeping him from serving his customers. This is a cafe, plain and simple. Why don't you all go report on a real story?
え
To me, this looks a lot more like an intimidation than journalism. We could see what the cops think, though. Huh? Getting arrested in Hawaii is a pain in the ass, you know. Could be ages before you could fly back to Japan. Damn it, fine. Get your coffee. Nicely played. But it's only one short reprieve. What'd you say? Never mind. See you soon, Mamoka-san. So yeah, he's probably got a guy that's on the inside, most likely his old friend. Dropping tips, and the friend probably knew that this specific guy was hounding him and he was giving him specific tips. So that's probably why he's back. Just because he was like the direct link between the last time that Mamoka got put into hot water. Hey, are you doing okay? I am now. Can't believe I've got to thank you again. You keep saving me. Don't mention it. How the hell did everything get so crazy since I was last here? Look at the front of the store. It's all because of this article. Seems like it. With that stupid photo and everything. Just when I was feeling like I'd turned a corner, this all starts again. Don't understand. Who took that picture? I've got no idea. Wait. When I left here before... that guy outside... and that one reporter, Fumita, said someone called to tip him off. You know, he probably hasn't gone far. Maybe I could take a look around and see if I can find him. Mamoka-san. I've got some things to do now, but I don't think you should stay open today, in case those groups come back. Alright, if you say so. Don't worry though. I'll find some way to take care of this. Lay low for now, and you'll be back in business again soon. You're sure, Kasuga-san? Alright. Where's that Fumita guy? Alright, so... Alright, looks like he is over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna run around, grab this, and we can check... Well, I at least want to grab this. 'Cause I know the one... Well, we can grab this one actually, because this one's on the way. And this is her favorite flower, and I believe, like, we still need... Or the cactus facts, I believe that we still need her favorite flower. Tomizawa, we're basically done with Tomizawa stuff. Let's see here. Because, yeah, I don't think there's anything else left for me to really grab from anywhere else. So I'll just head down this way.
調子いいね。
And then after I grab this one, we can check back with the other one and see if we can actually get a big one. A cow. I can give it a supreme herb. Superior herb, natural herb.
What are you?
喉乾いたな。
Another natural herb. So, did that actually take? No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, and so I just need to go down. Right. Alright, looks like this is the police office. Sporific bomb. Another herb. Fortune. Another herb. I can do this fight here. You know what? It's a king fight, so let's go ahead, just throw down a quick save. And see how difficult this is. Actually, probably want to heal up a little bit. 10 HP. 50 HP.
悪くね
Left sandwich restores 100
え。い
HP.
けるな。
Alright, that should be enough for now.
Guess I'll skip the gym today.
私の出番ね。 覚悟。
Increases magical damage.
来ない。
Alright, increases agility. Fire tumbler on this guy. Trying to get the other guy in it as well.
いつでも。
Try this on for size.
よし。
You chickening out?
Get back to Alright, covers HP for nearby bros, lady bros included, with some mouth-watering robes. I kind of want to hit her more than I want to hit the other guys. Just because she's the lowest in health. Not weak. He is weak to lightning though. So yeah, let's hit him with some lightning.
放電準備。
Drunken outburst. Oh.
私の出番ね。
Let's do basic attack here.
No way you can handle this.
Damn, 88 damage.
何よ。
This one, the further the Hoda, the harder you hit him. Do I have any? Yeah, this is a single enemy. Okay.
ガツンといくぜ行くぜ
Attack lowered and defense lowered. Just look at all of his buffs and debuffs. Alright, that was not nearly as hard as some of the other team fights. Alright, couple of level ups and a couple of rank ups. MP and magic. Inker to blinker.
悪くない気分だぜ
これが俺の真骨頂よ。
また成長しちゃった。
And ukulele strum. Alright. Well, we got this guy.
なんだね
Alright, well, let's go give him the special one.
行くぜこれは俺の気持ちだ受け取ってくれよしよろしく頼む
Alright. Level 9. Now we
南
can
国ってサボテンなイメージあったけどこの辺にはないな
もう少し離れたところに大きいのがあったよ。そういえば
So I'm just gonna interrupt her for just a second so if I could head back to the edge here and turn.
サボテンって IQ3 あるって知ってる？
IQ って頭の良さ的なあれかえサボテンって頭いいの
まあ実際には測れないしジョークっぽい話だけどね。会話できるとか言われたりして他より賢そうな植物なのかも。
へえ面白いもんだ俺らも負けてらんねえなちえちゃん
そうだね。え？
よっしゃまた距離が縮まったな
Oh, that's a bingo. Nice. Alright. Different one than what I was expecting, but still gonna take it.
What's your fuck?
Oh, here it is. Grab this.
海外でラジオが流れるバスに乗ってると旅してる感じするね。違う土地の新聞とか読んだりする。
Cap.
海外でラジオが流れるバスに乗ってると旅してる感じするね。違う土地の新聞とか読んだりするのも好きなんだ。
確かにローカルなもんに触れると遠くに来たって実感するよ宮城屋見るのとはまたちょっと違う面白さだよな
そうそう分かってるじゃん一番。
チンピラに絡まれる時もその土地で絡み文句も変わるんだよな
ごめんそれちょっと分かんない。
仲良し
Nice.
深
Another
く知れた
bingo.
気がするぜ
Alright. So just a couple left for her. And we should be good.
Hello.
Let's sit here. Alright, so this looks like it's the one for the coffee shop. And this is a new one. And we've also got another talking point for Tomizawa. The talking point for Tomizawa. Chitoseiken talent. But hopefully after this next round, we should be done with all the stuff that I can have access to now. I'm not really going to worry about giving the guy $3,000 yet, just because I don't have $3,000 yet, and it's taken me a while to get any money back. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw down a save. There we go. And that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.